On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that
ball. Wow, Coach Robert Spillane.
Get away, and down he goes. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, yeah, put the pressure on him. Give me the ball back. Yes, sir.
In any game you play, and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Take it at the 37. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity.
Oh, I couldn't get it out. Damn it.
Big loss here as he's taken. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Moore. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just
it's funny, it's a field position game.
You and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out.
Wow,
yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about,
we dropped it.
Worry about, though, is
John Jones got hurt.
They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Bro, put pressure on him. Keep putting pressure on his ass.
You look at this Raiders defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, he caught it. Damn.
And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give right side for Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now Mahomes.
He's dropping the ball. He's scared.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Able to find the open man. That's complete. That is
I got to say a nickel.
As the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Mahomes now on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 6-yard line.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Nope.
To the goal line.
Good D, hard. They have on the job.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different...
Oh, he dropped it. Yep. Dropped the touchdown. Let's go.
Trying to complete passes.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
No.
He's able to pick up the
What?
first before he's brought down inside.
He didn't get it.
At the 4. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They'll run here with Pacheco.
Yeah,
He's
running
going
it.
to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Raiders' 6-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raiders now set to get the football back. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
First down.
Throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target.
Ooh, this touchdown if I do it right.
In the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick it.
Ooh.
Got his man.
Go, Trey Tucker.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll try to run the option here. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
First down.
And he will have a first
Got
down
Jacobs,
at
dude.
the 21-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's Jacobs.
That's not a touchdown.
And now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Jacobs diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Gotta get Josh Jacobs another touch.
It is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
It's going to be that kind of game. The Chiefs,
As the Raider
they're going to try to
now
come back and score.
This one away.
And they get ball half. I had to score and go for 2. Shit.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he floated one out there, incomplete.
Brandon Jackson.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And then Jackson, he was coming. Crosby was there too.
Down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Renfro.
Man here, Renfro. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his right. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, they're lucky I couldn't get to him.
This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he
got lucky I couldn't get to him, bro.
He's going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this is good.
Let's go.
Just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Are you serious?
The lane opens here.
Wow.
He's past the 30.
Oh.
It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
And no flags. And it's a kickoff return to end the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts. with a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half.
Oh, yeah.
How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Man, are you serious?
He's got it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, I should have been kicked.
Throw's going to be incomplete.
We see the jump in from the Hobbs a little bit. That should have been a pick, though.
With a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, yeah, Divine Diablo, and he's taking that back. That's a pick 6. Let's go. Let's go.
This one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He ain't running this back.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
That was a kicker.
Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the
Good
backfield.
hit.
That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh.
Open man is born. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
This is caught.
Yeah.
In for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Now a toss going left. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped them in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
And now here come the Raiders. Last
Running
time
the ball.
their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his team
Mayor,
is
good catch.
okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Jacoby Myers. Ooh. Jacoby Myers.
He's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Gets around him. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I would say that's what you call a whole lot for a little, huh?
When you bust that move out of the bag, you hope for more than 4 yards, but hey, 4 is what he got. So they'll come up 2nd and 7.
But we're going to run it. He's running it.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
He's
And he
running
works
it
it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Get Josh Jacobs a breather. Because I don't want them to hurt him. He just came back from an injury. Like, just came back.
10 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate.
Oh, Josh Jacobs. Ooh.
And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't take off his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes Patrick Mahomes in the Chiefs offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive. That's good for 28 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
Good hit.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony.
You got to get in front of him. You could have picked it.
As the tackle comes at the Raiders 21. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Fourth quarter. Put them fours up.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. On first down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, here's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kendrick Bourne, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here's a toss coming right.
Let's go.
It's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the side.
That's how Josh Jacobs runs in real life.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 139 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage. That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment.
All right.
It was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Again, he'll drop the throw.
Ooh, good catch. Mayer, oh, he got hurt. You can't be hurt after making a catch like that.
Stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll step aside.
That was a beautiful catch.
When we return to Arrowhead.
That was 4th down, too.
Running straight ahead.
Josh Jacobs.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
With the power, ooh.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third.
You gotta keep Mayer in the game,
It's
man.
been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive.
Run the ball.
Take a little bit
Got
of
Josh
minutes,
Jacobs.
kind of
He's a
settle
cheat
things
code.
down a little bit.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that?
That's how you win the game, baby. Run the ball. Time of possession.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have
Oh.
on front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because You just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second down.
Deontay Foreman.
They obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
10 more there and another first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously.
Josh
But
Jacobs,
at this stage,
dude.
you have to take a few chances as well.
Josh Jacobs, dude. There you go.
And off to Jacobs.
Oh.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
Oh, no, we didn't get all the way down here to kick no field goal.
13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there.
We didn't get all the way down here to kick no field goal, Coach.
Key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Well, you know, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on third down,
it doesn't work because you're
I called the wrong play, low-key, but it's all good, though.
too quickly, and most of the time, unsuccessful.
from a defensive
they need a touchdown and a
perspective,
two-point
though, I think
conversion.
maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal
turnover, man,
means
for
that
real.
they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 8, 2:11 to go. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Flipped on the play, too. You got away with that.
It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Now Mahomes. Got the connection here to Bourne.
Look at right over Spillane's head. He could have jumped, man.
The 40-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes now to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Mahomes will throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's 2nd and a yard. Pacheco gets it up.
Ooh, Brandon Graham, good tackle. Or was that hurt? Oh, it's hurt.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
He's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in.
No.
And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
They still got one big play left in me.
They have course, tie game would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. They'll try and start this drive. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll come up.
Come on, man. It's time running down. Come on. Y'all got to block.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
That's how they just heave it.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going because if he catches the football, the clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
Last play of the game.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever.
Oh, yeah, false start.
He's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
That one's on the former Patriot, Joe Tooney. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Man, are you serious? Come on, where's the coverage at?
And down to the 29-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the Raiders' 26-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Wow.
Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone, this thing's over.
And I remember my coaches always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done.
He's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, that was a
Damn, man. He fucking lost that game, man.
run it back. Lost everything I ever want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That. Shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off. Got the flight plan. Promise you if anybody can, homie, I can. Get the right man. Baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back, run it back, run it back, and run it back, run it, ooh, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back.
All right, I'm gonna see the Chiefs again.
Run it back,
I'm gonna beat them next time.
I'll be back, make another van. Ultra fast. I ain't with the boulder dash. Run it back, face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back, watch your back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black. Not by the act, and run it back. You see how I act, nothing I lack. Feel it like a fatal heart attack. I die for that. I don't stress about it. I think less without it. I'm a cut at anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key. Running back, let me have it back. I'm a cut at anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key.